Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Alyssa's still here.
What's that?
We figured out how to set up the voice chat so I can actually hear her. So I promise I wasn't just ignoring her in the last episode.
You only talked over me once, so it only felt like you hated me once.
It wasn't intentional. Don't worry. Do I have to talk to this guy?
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Okay. Well, he wasn't even important enough for the camera to focus on.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
Yeah.
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow
Absolutely.
me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
No,
Yes,
these people are here to be
each has come to
Erend.
ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you. Machine tailor, curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
There's a line. Look at Clegg.
I've been here for 2 hours.
It looks like it's Disney or something.
Well, guess what? You get to stay there a little longer.
Why? We don't know someone who deserves.
Huh.
What's the Sun King?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
I actually do like this guy. He's pretty cool.
I don't remember him, honestly.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Aloy of the Nora, she who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right eye. I gave it to Ursa when the kids finally went to her sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Osma. A warlord named Derval.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Osma man the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. Expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us in the marketplace in Petrov.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Osman. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
So,
It sounds
You and
like
Ursa.
means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
He has a crush.
Who is Derval exactly?
To understand Derval, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially Oseram. Derval fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Derval's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
yeah, that would do it.
So, why would Derval go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. Then she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies. I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons. Machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
Then we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve?
Wow.
Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans and the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
Oh?
I'd like to... What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
The founding of Meridian. Bunch of plot that you can...
Pause to read.
Yeah. If you want. I mean, it's
But if
interesting
you want
stuff,
to,
but...
you too.
Yeah. That's if you really care kind of thing. Can I scan it from here? No. Gotta walk all the way over. More stuff. Gonna read the history.
Blah, blah, blah.
Gosh, they really had a lot of kings. Someone spent a long time reading or writing all that stuff.
Maybe it's like the 14th.
How can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive? right, about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could, too?
Well, I served him. To his enemies. It was the best I could do. For the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
Blameless.
Smile.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why do they call you Blameless Murad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me
Talking to you is tiring.
for. So they say.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Durval. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
What makes you so sure Durval did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probable. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Hey, Ursa, so... more than one? Not likely. Durval? Quite probable.
Even if people think he's dead.
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain reports.
That's one way
I
to
have
put
to
it.
go.
Then you must.
Alright, see ya.
Bye. Aaron!
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Durval was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Maybe I'm just an ass. Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Durval?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a razor-licking dumbbag.
Ooh.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. Some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are floating in my head. Let's just focus on finding her and kicking Durval's ass.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
Okie doke.
Saying that Ursa has a type.
Well, obviously. I mean, if anyone would know, it's him. Siblings know what the other sibling's type is.
Do they?
Probably. At least they... Okay, let me rephrase. They like to
Okay.
think that
Yeah,
they
so
know.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, so we're heading... Oh my gosh. All the way up there, huh? I think it's... Let's do this one. The rumor of the peaceful machines.
Ooh.
We need to head over here.
Who would have thought that shock would be represented by a little lightning bolt?
It could mean you need to charge your phone.
There's phones in this there?
Yeah, probably. I mean, this takes place in the far future, but surely phones didn't go out of use.
Do you know any character who has a phone in this game?
Me. I do. In real life.
Well, that's none of the game.
Maybe I'm in this game somewhere. Did I tell you when they called me? Must have been busy that day. Yes, I have a phone. A little tiny phone.
Just strapped to your back.
Mm-hmm. That's why I run so weird. Okay, well. So to kind of bring you up to speed, I don't know if you remember what this mission is, but there was a guy in Meridian, and he was like, hey, like, people who want money but also might die, come see me if you want a job. And I was like, oh, yeah, what's up? And he's like, oh, I didn't think anyone was gonna come. And so, like, he heard a rumor that there's a place up north where machines are all nice and don't try to kill people. And so he keeps sending people up there to go investigate it, but then they never come back. So now we're going up to try to find said place.
I think that should tell him that maybe the machines aren't friendly.
Well, it's fine.
You think after the first person didn't come back that no one else would try to go?
But then the game wouldn't happen.
The game would still happen. The side quest just wouldn't happen.
Then it wouldn't be fun, okay?
You're right, this is the side quest that makes this whole game fun.
I don't know, I hate these things. You remember these things and how annoying they are.
Mm-hmm.
They just fly around and kill you. That's what they're best at. Oh, good,
It's like
it's already
real life
started. Go. Ow. Oh, gosh, could you stop? It's not even the bird that's hitting me, it's these deer things. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that thing still isn't dead. I thought it was dead. There. Alright, and the stupid deer thing. Would you stop? Okay, what do I have for the deer thing? It doesn't seem to be affected by that. You weak to nothing. Okay, I'm gonna blast all your stuff off. There. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Rest in peace. Just another guy who didn't make it off the mountain.
Those deer things aren't normally a problem. The problem was I was trying to fight the bird. Oh, that's fine. Now I'm all the way back at the bottom of the mountain.
I gotta take a break to take my meds.
Okay, go ahead. Go have fun doing that. We're gonna circumvent these guys, go around the long way. This going through them didn't end well last time. Oh. No, you didn't see. You don't see. You don't see anymore. Okay. Now let's try not to get our butts kicked again. There's an abnormal amount of machines on this hill. Oh, good. That one's going to be a problem. Rock. There we go. There we go. For fun.
Fight or run.
Okay. I choose run. Oh, they're still coming. Dang! He's still coming.
This'll help.
You good? Okay, I gave up. What the heck was that? Oh. I don't need blaze. I have plenty. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, he probably doesn't know. He doesn't know I'm here.
Now they're hunting me.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, oh. I just mentioned this in the last episode, but and maybe I've mentioned this before, but it's strange how like heavy she breathes.
It's because I'm constantly running.
Quickly.
And I get that, like that's realistic, but does it need to be that realistic? Like I was even thinking about that when you were playing Star Wars, because Cal does the same thing. And I'm like, I appreciate the realism, but I don't want to hear heavy breathing constantly.
Well, the other one decided to stay up there. Oh, it's coming back now.
Coming to avenge this friend.
I dropped it!
Oh. Got it. Uh-oh.
Oh, and there's two more.
Yeah, but I wanted this thing, whatever it was. Oh, shock coil. That's nice. There you go. There you go. There. Okay. Don't think anyone else is bold enough. Besides that guy. There we go. There. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, we got our ice equipment.
Got your frozen equipment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what's up? I can't talk to them. They're just here.
they're like, I don't want to. No, we don't have anything to say to you.
I mean, that's fair.
True NPC.
Oh,
This has to be the Banuk camp that Bilgan told me about. So what happened to the other mercenaries he sent? The machines are docile. It's like they've already been overridden.
She had like 3 epiphanies at one point.
yeah, that's because I walked too far. Triggered too many dialogues.
We should get back out and track the herd if we want to maintain our reputations.
Oh, okay.
Should greet them.
Why are you standing so close? Don't like that.
They're trying to form a conga line.
Yeah, I guess.
Trying to get more people.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna rob you guys real quick.
No, I think they care.
It says friendly machine. Hmm.
Honor to your word.
Oh. Oh. I think I'm supposed to talk to this person.
Hmm.
Not that guy.
Oh.
You seem important.
Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, and taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate peace. Not just from the machines. There are many changes in man. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world? The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So I welcome mystery.
The true mystery is how do you balance that hat on your head?
It's a good question.
Hardy little plant. You'll help. There, a signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I better look into it. This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
By climbing?
Yeah.
I think she would have figured that out earlier.
Is this what Wyoming is like?
Sacred land.
Yeah,
That's why it takes so long to go on your road trip.
yeah. Day 1 is driving, day 2 is climbing.
Dogs are just waiting. That's someone it is.
It says they're
They
friendly, so
Trying to fight glit hawks.
Someone's been up here recently. What was that? Voices?
Fight beyond your chopping shard purses. You can't just leave us here.
There was
Your
voices.
Vilgan sent you. I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. Sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
I'll be on my way now.
yeah, that's fair. But let me steal all your stuff first.
Let the ropes
Excuse me.
you bunch of chuff skulls.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All he's ever given me is black toes.
Ooh.
They've made a mess of this.
Is that an atomic
Processor.
bomb?
Catastrophic malfunction.
Damaged.
This is from long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Well, the birds are gone.
No, they've already started attacking.
The hunt is back.
Kill the machines.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes. Roar and rend me. I don't fear it.
There you go.
She doesn't do it.
Yeah, Ravagers are kind of tough.
Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
Who's talking?
Ow!
Oh, rip.
Okay, I need... Oh. Can't remember if it's... I think it's weak to frost.
The hunt is back.
Ow. There you go.
Roar and rend me. I don't fear it.
Oh,
What?
Now you'll
we
hear
really
my
have to take
song,
care of every
machine.
single one of
A
these.
sharp song.
So much for T-Cook's piece. It was only a side effect. He's not
One
gonna
more
be
notch on
happy with
my
this.
weapon.
Well,
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us. Between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone. And we are left with many songs. But more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Well, that was an adventure and a half. Anyway, we're really close to this place, so might as well just go do the next part of the main story. We're doing on time. Yeah, we're about halfway done with this episode, so we can at least start this place. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Those guys came out of nowhere. They all came and got confused for some reason. And that one guy is going to die trying to kill them.
It's that one guy.
How am I going towards it, but I'm getting farther away?
Rotation of the Earth.
Oh, I missed. There. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's 50 of them. I don't feel like fighting all of those guys, so we're not.
There comes a time when you must fight, or you must flight.
I've learned my lesson not to mess with those things. Wait. Oh, it's this one. Okay, well. Across the river.
Yeah, you fell in.
But I crossed. That's what counts. Okay, I think this is where we're headed.
They never have anything good.
Oh!
Thought I had that.
So we're gonna miss.
Oh, I really missed that. Good somersault.
Dang. Got right in the face.
I sure did. That was the goal. Oh, good. That was what I was looking for. Oh. I see flapping in the distance. Oh, haiku.
Patterns on this flower are so...
Let's read it. Watching the river through a window of trees. Spring rain falls.
Hmm.
There it is.
strange.
There's
Yeah,
your
I should snap
haiku
my
of the day.
fingers.
Oh, it must be ahead this way. I don't know, I was thinking it was up there. I think that's where we're eventually going, but this is the path.
Red light.
Oh. Gosh, you're gonna be a pain. Oh.
Ew.
Some, some corrupted guys. What the heck was that? Ow!
Gotcha.
Go fight those guys. Can hit it.
Oh,
Oh. It doesn't care.
he's so low.
Lights down.
There we go.
Crash to the other. Oh.
There. Ugh. You have help?
Can't carry more.
Got
Oh.
your bracelet.
Oh well. Guess I'll just die.
Yeah.
The grave hoard. In the shadow of a metal devil. Great. Going down fast.
Are we?
They're inside too.
Not really.
I got some. Five units through the defenses. Still on approach. Alive one. And he's pissed.
We got no mobility in here.
punch right through us.
That does
We
it.
hold the head
Should we
at
take a
all
look around the
costs,
room?
then push back out.
Battle. Frozen in ice. Time. Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
I'd say.
So what made you come to that conclusion, Aloy?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
So I'm not getting roasted.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Record time, really close. Anti-MIB on point. Hoorah!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Silence. Actually, that's fair.
You know, weren't you just scolding us in the last time we met by, oh, you're not interested at all at what's happening? And
Now she's like,
interesting
man,
guy
these
for
people
sure.
died. And he's like, and?
He's like, go find something interesting.
You think this is worth my time right now?
I made it here. I'm up. Okay, I think that's all in here.
Nasty water.
Yeah, you know, it smells like metal.
Ew. Gonna get tetanus.
I'll shake it out later.
Oh, that's not what I
Shake
meant
out
to
what?
do. Her shoes, I guess.
Okay.
What was the point of coming down here? Guess just to say you did.
I see a
Oh,
staircase.
there it is. Oh, I can't get up. But the chest.
Why can't she not just...
Oh,
Okay,
there we
you
go. Okay. I'm stuck. Yeah, health. Always good. That's nothing. Alright. Oh. There we go. This is just...
Whoa.
Oh.
That cannot be good.
I don't think that water was deep enough to do a headlong dive into, but we're fine.
Straight up dive.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific. And I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the city was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back to the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched.
What is this
Block
place?
after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure. Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C, any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Gamers,
Thanks for the
huh?
mails, you.
Yeah.
Time goes fast in active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, and everything will be the way it used to be. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is.
Looking back, I thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking, no more mercenary sec work, stripping offshore wind farms for the OEZ, just me and a plasma cutter 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine and the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any combine wars you'd fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we're better than the boss after all. Big talk from Harris about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I'd been proud to be a U.S. soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again. And look what I landed in.
Just one bed. Maybe they're war chiefs from...
Last night, we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar, summer, and the sky was bare. The heat was killer. They say U.S. human combat forces are being disbanded. All automated now, where last cycle's tech out like the old net, a million more on basic, in a century recession. Could be you'll build the robots that took your job. Or if you know how to handle a power suit, you could find a place that still uses manual labor. Maybe in the OEZ, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it says in my discharge file.
Red light. Guess that means no power. I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. Useful information.
She's been useful information since she was a kid.
Three power lines, three sources. That makes one.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
That's two.
Rest in peace, Mike. Gone too soon. Gifted the world knowledge.
Up, up, down, down.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Alright, that did it. Sounds like that did it. Great. Great explanation skills.
Well, it sounds like it did it, so it must have done it.
But she said that did it, and then she said, well, sounds like it did it. Even though it didn't even make any noise.
Tools being used. Voices. More clips. Must be another way in.
Oh.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons. You'll do.
Scream that out.
Looks like we're introduced.
She's gone! Got eyes on him!
That cry of pain.
Die, apostate!
sun can't save you now. The sun can't save you now.
It was the last time.
You cannot escape.
How did he survive that?
I will teach you to put it.
Okay.
Gonna need this.
4 full health potions. I will definitely take that.
Alright. Well, on that delightful note, I think I will bow out.
Okay. Alyssa is gone. She is too sleepy. Alright. Carrying on. Oh, there we go. There we go, very nice.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast in active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope we ain't the news, honey. Show everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
Yep. Edited and approved.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
They edited out all the parts where he was disappointed.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian Guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian Guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna get it.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, one Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
We had no idea. Dang.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Oh, well. That's depressing.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Deployment records. Operation Kickback. Reno, Nevada. Civilian Guard and Armored Battalions skirmished with Vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600, concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. Operation Thick Skull. Shenandoah Valley, SA Tech, Virginia. 12th MRB, supported by a civilian guard, fought a rear guard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800. At approximately 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of the 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron, Cleveland defensive line. Operation Body Blow. Akron, Ohio. 9th and 10th MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with elimination of the Titan. Note that this is 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. Brigade readiness status. 3rd MRB refused recall orders from Operation Pinch Hit deployment across Pensacola, Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. 7th MRB recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater. Ready. 9th MRB refitting at USRC facilities. Ready. 10th MRB transferred. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so all across the country, basically. It's nice that they light all these torches.
Save these for the trail. The Eclipse. Tampering with the Metal Devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Well, I think they do.
Watch out! Sun, shadow.
Another Khopesh. And this one can move.
Yeah, this one's at full health. Excuse me, gosh. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's no hiding.
Fall before us! Let none escape the shadows!
Yeah. Oh. Okay. We're good to go. Shoot. Okay, so it's on fire, but it's not overheating. Oh, it is. It is overheating. Um, gosh, I messed that up. Okay, try that again. Oh my gosh. Can't hit anything. I see. Oof. Running this way.
I found this.
There's a thing back here. Ah! I almost had it. Instead of cycle through all this stuff. Yes, I know, I know. Thank you.
Khopesh, and this one can move.
We've got intruders.
Still sniffing around. I need this.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
didn't work.
Makes this a little easier.
There we go. Oh, stop. I was trying to run. Oh, that looks important.
They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
Eh. Yeah, fighting hundreds of those at once would not be fun.
These will keep.
That's where it wants me to go. There we go. Okay. Oh. Some boxes over here. Guess that's just in case you run out of supplies to fight it. Okay. Proceeding on. Biosphere degradation. Chief findings: despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units in many hard-won engagements in the Central European, Antarctic, and Pacific Reach theaters, the Barrow Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor its biomass consumption rate. Damage to the biosphere has already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure and grows worse by the day. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065, annihilation of exposed human populations in February 2066, extinction of macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066, and extinction of marine life in early 2068. Continued secrecy, Project Zero Dawn, the utter silence regarding its mechanisms of action and completion date make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact lack of impact on the extinction timeline. Atmospheric oxygen depletion and toxic emissions remain the greatest environmental threat to Operation Enduring Victory, as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operational atmospheric collapse is currently predicted for mid-November 2065, after which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open. Civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures. Requirements for air scrubbing and recycling in facilities is addressed in Addendum A. Potable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of the Eastern Hemisphere. Following the necessary shutdown of all nano-scrubbing functionality, wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Addenda linked to this document cover the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in defense of the western seabed and the ongoing effects of the Oceanic Economic Zone's use of nuclear weapons to delay the enemy's initial advance across the Pacific theater. Yeah, this is the time to use nukes, for sure. But it doesn't seem like they're really slowing them down all that much. Hate to be honest.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her. It's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder. Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory. War plan? This is a war crime. It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Hmm.
What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together. Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
Brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting, Kent?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I sent a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us. At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now we just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes. There is a way. A weak point in the network.
Lead the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Now, how am I going to get down from here?
Excuse me.
This should be quite the ride. I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Yeah, fun little slide. Okie doke. Oh, almost fell down there. And more story uncovered, but that in turn just uncovered more mysteries. What is Zero Dawn? What happened to this place? And how is everyone alive? These questions and more will be answered in a future episode, because I'm all out of time. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time for more exciting Horizon Zero Dawn. Thanks.